Hello. Thank you for another episode. Joining us today with Thoughts Rain. My name is Cameron, the nice young one, the pretty young one, I should say. And,
the young one. I'm the nice, patient old guy.
And to my left is Christopher, the guru here, who's probably going to be talking his skills. Because today we're talking about social media.
Yeah.
And the platforms that are kind of given to us, and kind of different things. So, I mean, just to let people in, Christopher is a designer, web designer of sorts.
Yep.
Pretty masterful with Photoshop and pretty skillful in WordPress, I'd say.
Yep.
Seen firsthand.
I do Photoshop, Illustrator, Adobe Premiere, and Audition stuff. Like basically all the Adobe suites. I do have some. I'm very far from being an expert, but I do know enough to actually put out some good material. So
I'm pretty good with Instagram filters.
Yeah, those pre-built filters. Now can you create your own? That's the key.
Ooh, I don't think I've actually tried. So no.
Yeah. But we are actually.
Yeah. From the location that we're in, we're in actually my living room here at my house. It's pretty nice, white couch. Can't do a lot on it; gets real dirty.
Yeah.
But the decor is pretty.
Yeah,
pretty,
and
pretty white, I'd say.
I got I would say a pretty rude introduction from your dog, Smokey, right?
Yeah, if anyone wants to see my dog at Static Cat photo on Instagram,
I have never
you'll see my big German Shepherd, who I've never seen react to a person coming to the house
no
before.
dog has ever reacted like that ever to me. That was pretty interesting. I've never seen that. It's a beautiful dog, by the way.
Yeah, and speaking of social medias, you can go see him. So one of the platforms is Instagram.
Yes.
Which I know we both have.
Yeah.
I use mine for a little bit more of my photo work. And less of my life, but I see you post a lot of your
post
life.
a lot of more stuff like just daily activities that I go to, eateries, and I put short videos on there as well too of just stuff that I do with my wife as well. That's more targeted just for just be able to just share with everybody out there that does follow me what I do. I do have Facebook as well too. I started Facebook a long time ago, like 2004, I like to say. And when I first created my Facebook account, and right now Facebook is more just a platform for me to connect and stay connected with family and friends from around the world and around the globe. I have a lot of friends that are that are in France that I still connect with, on a regular basis. So. Yeah, but
so I guess I should say, since you are a little bit older than me.
Yes.
What do you think the change has been since the introduction of social media? I mean, with those platforms, at least Instagram, Facebook, as you see, is like mostly which is created to make connections.
Yeah.
And in recent years, it's become clustered.
I think a lot of it has. There are so many. So many platforms out there, I think, but they are all specified and specific for certain things. Facebook, for one thing, I think me seeing the transition from it being now that all the parents like myself are on it, all the kids now have migrated away from it because it was
all my relatives are trying to friend me and they just sit in that inbox.
It was just
I'm not accepting those things. Sorry, Mom.
Again, I think for us. The older generations, I'd say the Gen X's, which is where my generation is I think we use Facebook primarily for connections with family,
like old friends,
family.
Yeah,
and then I also
like we use it for like a social platform of
posting
crap.
Posting stuff.
We just want to look cool.
And a lot of even my kids, they don't really even post or stay connected anymore. All they do is share links, share videos that they see or see on other platforms as well too. So, but I see, Facebook is trying to.
They've been trying to change.
They've been trying to change it a lot.
I
know they made a lot of changes to their feed as well too. They're trying to filter out a lot of certain things. News. And they're trying to, they're trying to make it more targeted and making AI part of it as well too. So that you see the ads that you're more interested in rather than just generic ads all over the place. So
yeah, I mean that for me, social media is kind of interesting because obviously I do photo work. I actually probably don't use social media in the way that I should and how much I should be doing it. I mean, for certain things, obviously, I like to post. For Instagram, I post. But, I mean, over the years, no, I rarely post. Like, if you look at, like, over the last, like, 2 months, I've definitely picked up a lot more of posting stuff and sharing stuff. But prior to that, man, I only got on there to look at things. Like, to look at, like, people's, like, whatever they're doing.
Basically
mainly to watch, I think, like videos on Facebook. Like if I'm on Facebook, it's to watch like videos. On Instagram, I don't see me like a bunch of stuff, but honestly, I'm just going through the screen and just liking it.
Yeah.
Sorry if you follow me and you find that out to be real right now.
A bunch of unsubscribers pretty soon.
I'm gonna lose a bunch of followers.
But there's I know recently Snapchat actually changed their interface as well too, to make it look a little bit. I know
and almost everyone hates it.
Everybody hates it.
I coach high school kids for soccer. I know what they use their Instagram for, or for their Snapchat for. It's literally to keep streaks alive.
Yeah.
Which I think is really stupid because I've seen them just take pictures of the ground and send it to people. And that's just a waste of waste of time. Or they're talking about parties because Snapchat, it's there and it's gone. So like it's not like a text message where it's like kept.
Right.
So like you can message each other back and forth, being like, "Yo, come to this party," and then it's gone. So like parents couldn't look into it. Like obviously, if they get caught by the cops, it's not like in a record or anything like that. So I know they're using it for other things like that.
Right. I don't personally have a Snapchat account.
It's useless. I don't think I've snapped anything in the last like 2 months.
The platforms that I do and that I am on is Facebook. I have a LinkedIn account. I have a Twitter, and I have Instagram, and that's really the only ones that I do carry that I regularly post on. And then I have my own, as well as my own personal website as well too. So there's just so much stuff. I think when the more you have in different platforms, it becomes almost like a full-time job just being able to post that stuff, especially if you're...
And there's another one that came out this week, or that's blowing up, at least that I had. I know I mentioned to you earlier camera. It's called Vero, Vero. It's basically a social platform that's supposed to be taking away the social aspect and being like more life. But it's kind of... The platform, I think, itself looks kind of cool. I like the concept of it. It's a little bit more involved. It's basically like an Instagram. So you can actually you're sharing photos and stuff like that, but it adds a little bit more. Like you can share like website links. You can share like movie, like stuff that you're like movies that you're going to go see, and it's a little bit more like, those like Windows. I think it was Windows. You know how like they created like group, maybe it's Google. They created like circle groups where you can have like friends, acquaintances, close friends. Yeah,
Google
it has that.
Yeah,
which I honestly I don't really like. I think it's kind of stupid, but it's going to be a little bit more intricate. But right now, it's like everyone's like downloading it. That their servers that today literally it's crashed. It's crashed. Like I haven't been able to post anything. I couldn't even log on for like 2 hours.
Wow.
Like it was a waste. Like they clearly celebrity probably said something about it, and now it's like blowing up. But I don't know. I've seen a lot of people that I follow on Instagram. Like I follow a lot of photographers just because that's the realm that I'm in. And they're all like posting like, "Oh, I'm going over to Vero," and then all of these people like are reposting, being like, "Don't do it."
Are they switching over, or are they just?
I don't think they're switching over. I don't think it's going to take over Instagram.
Right.
And I'm not sure really what kind of platform it's going to really fill, because you can still like everything on it. You can still leave comments. It's still got like the feed. But you can do just a little bit more things like it. Like my first post was like, actually you can take a picture and then link my website to it. So it's kind of cool like that in that sense. Like, so like if I wanted to review, like if I've got like Yelp or something, I can review like a movie and then put it on there, post it on there as well. And like you can see.
So how's that different from like Twitter?
It's kind of like a bunch of them together. Like if you just took like Instagram and Twitter and posted it together, like it's kind of what it is. Because you can actually like have links and stuff out.
Probably,
which is kind of cool.
Probably a lot of it has to deal with, because Facebook did purchase Instagram. Yeah. So a lot of people are probably wanting to get away from the Facebook family or umbrella, and then and there's copycatters out there, right? That does if one kind of social media platform launches, another one will actually start copying and take their idea and maybe enhance it a little bit and stuff like that as well too. And a lot of it is just similar to like photography and also design and web design as well too. We all look at either a website or a photo, and then you take a look at it and says, oh wow, I like how the lighting or the shadowing is done on this, or even the color balance on a particular photo, and then or even like some kind of filter on a particular photo, or some kind of effect on a photo, and then you try to copy that and replicate that same type of thing too. So, but
do you think social media has helped or kind of like turned our generations?
I think
even our social, I mean, I know our
social
social
media,
interaction has definitely gone downhill.
It's gone downhill.
But I mean, I think like on our last podcast, we were shooting in a park with young teenagers,
right?
And to me, I mean, again, since I coach high school, like I see a lot of like difference. Like these people, I mean, they just have like a very different personality than how we grew up.
Yeah.
Of constantly staring at your phone, but also, I mean, you have such a readily available information, and to me, it's all fake. Right. Like for my Instagram, again, like I kind of post all over the place, like post different things, and I think what most people started doing, though, at least on Instagram, they post like when they're in a situation.
Yeah.
Whereas I use mine as what I did like a week ago, a month ago, last year even.
Right. And I do that too.
And this it's kind of funny. I had a couple friends just recently text me because they saw my Instagram post, and they're like, "Oh my God, are you in Seattle right now?" Mm-hmm. I'm like, no, I'm on my couch, like in my living room.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Dude, I cannot tell like what you're doing or where you are at." I'm like, "Well, yeah, because social media is just fake. Like you're just saying that you have this extravagant life, which you don't. So I don't know if it's really been a positive influence or if it's going any different direction."
Well, there's a lot of stuff that has come from it, good and bad. There's it becomes more of focusing on me all the time, because we want to get, like what you said earlier, we want to keep our streaks going. We want to have and we want to boast how many people we have as subscribers and how many viewers and we do have. When really, for me personally, on my own Instagram account, is just to I just like to share.
Yeah.
And I think that's what social media is about, is just sharing.
Yeah.
Sharing with other people, and whether I come across an article that I thought was pretty interesting, and I'm part of the web design community, so I post it and I share it, especially and then I share it on my Facebook and my Twitter feed, and I just do it to just say, hey, I'm not doing it for any kind of personal achievement, to say, hey, if I share enough that I get maybe I can have 1 million views or 1 million subscribers. I'm more just wanting to share articles and topics, and I've always myself have always liked teaching as well too. Just like similar to like how you coach your kids in soccer, it's just that passion to just be able to pass on knowledge and pass on information onto the next generation. So that's the primary reason why I use it. I'd be pretty interested to actually see that new platform. I'll probably check it out.
Look at it.
See what they
follow
got
me
and follow. Are you on there already? Have you created an account already?
Yeah, I've got stuff going.
Oh man, okay, I will have.
But I like looking at stuff. There's already people with like hundreds of thousands of followers. They've got that little verified check stuff.
How is that possible?
I'm like, this thing's been like around maybe it's been around longer than I thought, but I've only heard about it for the last like week.
Wow.
And I think today is like the only day that people actually like today's the only day I've seen people like posting like, hey, follow me on this. Mm-hmm. Like it's the only time I've ever heard other people know about it.
Wow.
Stuff like that. So it's kind of interesting. So how quickly things can spread, and clearly it spread quickly enough that the company couldn't even handle the overload.
Well, that would be interesting. I mean, they probably were on maybe a just kind of trial. I know, like, alpha or beta trial. Just say, hey, we're gonna have a bunch of people, and then we're gonna see how it goes, and then from there we'll launch.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how long I'm going to stay on it. I have way too many social accounts. I can't keep track of all of them, honestly.
Yeah,
I mean, again, Instagram's really the only one that I actually really stay on.
Yeah.
I mean, I look at the other ones, but I don't really care about talking about
them. And
I
think anybody who's out there that isn't really on any of the social media platforms, I think you really have to determine what it is that you want to do. Again, if you're looking for me personally, if you're looking for like some kind of connection within your own market, like whether it be technology, photography, or something like that, then you want to go ahead and target your platform, because for photographers, I think Instagram would be the way to go. I wouldn't even think about looking at any other platform like LinkedIn or Facebook or anything, or even Twitter. I think most of the bigger big name photographers and even YouTubers out there, they don't even touch like Facebook or Twitter, you know. So I think and then there's YouTube as well too. That's also social media, if you think about it in that way, because there's commenting, there's sharing as well too.
Yeah, I feel like if you're trying to be if you want to be like famous or a media person, you should just stick to one platform.
Yeah, definitely. And and
I have all of them. Maybe that's why I'm not famous yet.
Well, it's all about being consistent with content as well too. Because if you have a huge number of followers following you, like let's say hundreds of thousands of people following you and subscribe to you.
Do you have that many people?
I don't. But I'm just saying that let's say if you do, and you probably are posting on a regular basis, because if you're not posting on a regular basis, people I don't think would subscribe, because if you're posting like once a month, maybe if you're sending out like a newsletter or something like that, but I think if you're posting like every 2 months or 6 months, you're probably gonna have like maybe one or two subscribers. On my YouTube channel, though, I have 2 subscribers. Actually, 1 subscriber. I'm about to almost possibly have 2 subscribers, and my 1 subscriber is my other YouTube account.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Oh, my mom just walked in.
Oh,
hi, Mom.
Great. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, that's all right. I think that's a perfect time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Yep.
So again, thank you for subscribing. Well, if you do subscribe. Thank you for subscribing.
There's our timer. Yep.
And again, my name's Cameron. This is Christopher with Thoughts Rain. Our thoughts do rain over everyone.
Yep.
And see you next time to whatever location we pick next. I think Round Table Pizza.
Yeah, sounds good.
Is a good location. But comment, link, like below. Bye.
Subscribe.